Some camping gadgets look fake, others look like sci-fi props. And a few are so strange, you assume they'd never actually work in the real world. But every gadget on this list exists, has been built, and, in the right situation, can genuinely be useful outdoors. Some are practical, some are extreme, and a couple are so clever they feel illegal to know about. Let's start the countdown. Starting at number 10, gravity. Jet suit, emergency. Water jetpack. This one sounds completely fake, but it's very real. The Gravity Jet suit, developed by Gravity Industries, is a wearable jet propulsion system that allows a human to lift off the ground and maneuver through the air using arm-mounted microjet engines. Now, let's be clear, this is not consumer camping gear, and it's not something you throw in your backpack. But here's why it earns a spot on this list. This technology has already been demonstrated for emergency access and rescue scenarios, including rapid response over difficult terrain and water. In extreme environments where boats or helicopters can't deploy fast enough, this kind of system represents a completely new approach to emergency mobility. Is it niche? Absolutely. Is it real? Yes. And that's exactly why it's so unbelievable. And at number 9, Kamok Sunda 2.0 hammock tent. This solves one of camping's most annoying problems. Do I bring a tent or a hammock? The Kamok Sunda 2.0 is both. It can be suspended between trees as a hammock tent or pitched on the ground as a freestanding shelter. No compromises, no awkward conversions. The real genius here is flexibility. If you arrive at camp and there are perfect trees, you hang it. If there aren't, you pitch it like a normal tent. For backpackers who move through unpredictable terrain, this eliminates a decision you normally have to make before the trip. And that's incredibly valuable. It looks weird, but once you understand it, it makes way too much sense. And at number 8, Jetboil Genesis Base Camp System. This looks like a futuristic suitcase, but it's actually one of the most efficient camp cooking systems ever made. The Jetboil Genesis Base Camp System folds into a compact case and unfolds into a dual-burner stove setup designed for real cooking, not just boiling water. What makes it special is integration. Everything locks together: burners, fuel, accessories, all engineered to work as a single system. This is the kind of setup that feels excessive, until you cook with it once and realize how stable, wind-resistant, and fast it is. For group camping or base camp style trips, this turns outdoor cooking from survival into something that actually feels controlled. And at number 7, Vollebak 100-Year Hoodie. A hoodie that claims it could last 100 years sounds like marketing nonsense, until you look at how it's made. The Vollebak 100-Year Hoodie is constructed using military-grade fabrics, originally developed for protective and industrial use, designed to resist abrasion, sparks, weather, and long-term wear. This isn't about comfort first, it's about durability first. For harsh environments, bushcraft, or cold weather camping where clothing failure is a real problem, this kind of garment becomes equipment, not fashion. It looks normal, but it's built like armor. And at number 6, Crazy Creek HEX 2.0 Original Camp Chair. This one looks almost too simple to matter, but if you've ever camped, you already understand why it's brilliant. The Crazy Creek HEX 2.0 is a folding foam chair that can be used as a camp chair, a stadium seat, a backrest, or even a minimalist sleeping pad. No moving parts, no setup time, nothing to break. It's one of those pieces of gear that looks boring until you realize how often you actually use it. Sometimes the most unbelievable gadgets are the ones that solve problems without trying to impress you. And at number 5, Grail GeoPress Purifier Bottle. This looks like a normal water bottle. It's not. The Grail GeoPress uses a press-based purification system that allows you to turn questionable water into drinkable water in seconds, without pumping, batteries, or chemicals. You fill it, you press it, you drink. This system is trusted by travelers, hikers, and even emergency responders because it's fast, mechanical, and extremely simple to use under stress. In situations where clean water access is uncertain, this stops being a gadget and starts being insurance. And at number 4, Wolf and Grizzly Fire Safe Grill System. This grill looks like industrial art, but it's fully functional. The Wolf and Grizzly Fire Safe Grill folds completely flat, assembles without tools, and creates a stable cooking surface over open fire. The genius is in the design. No screws, no hinge, no loose parts. Everything locks together through tension and geometry. It's lightweight, compact, and shockingly strong once assembled. If you like gear that feels over-engineered in the best possible way, this one is deeply satisfying. Getting into the top 3. These are the gadgets that don't just look unbelievable, they change how you camp. And quick note, if you're enjoying this list, consider subscribing, because camping without the right gear is just sleeping outside, but with extra regret. All right, back to it. At number 3, Helinox Tactical Cot Convertible. This looks like something pulled straight out of a military supply crate. The Helinox Tactical Cot Convertible keeps you completely off the ground, which means insulation from cold, moisture, uneven terrain, and crawling insects. Despite how solid it looks, it packs down remarkably small for a cot system and uses high-strength aluminum components designed for extreme load-to-weight efficiency. If you've ever slept badly because the ground was uneven, frozen, or wet, you already understand why this is a game changer. It's not cheap, but your sleep quality improves instantly. At number 2, Pyro Putty Survival Fire Starter. This sounds like a gimmick. It's not. Pyro Putty is a fire-starting compound that ignites easily, burns extremely hot, and continues to burn even in wet or windy conditions. A small amount can sustain flame long enough to ignite damp wood, something matches, and cheap fire starters often fail at. For cold weather camping, survival kits, or emergency backups, this is one of those items you hope you never need, but are very glad you packed. Simple idea, serious performance. And finally, at number 1, Heat Reflective Tent Fabric Insulation Technology. This one feels like magic, but it's actually physics. Heat Reflective Tent Fabric technology uses layered insulation materials designed to reflect and retain body heat inside a shelter, without batteries, wires, or external power. Important clarification: this fabric doesn't generate heat. It reduces heat loss, which can make a massive difference in cold conditions. When integrated properly into tents or shelters, it can significantly improve warmth retention, especially overnight when temperatures drop and body heat is your primary heat source. This kind of material represents where camping gear is going next. Smarter materials instead of heavier equipment. And that's why it takes the top spot. Camping gear doesn't have to be boring to be useful. And sometimes the strangest ideas turn out to be the most practical. If you want another list like this, more survival tech, emergency gear, or next-gen camping equipment, you know what to do. Just don't try the jet suit first.